18, Brady Messer. Number 20, Sam Deloney. And number 27, Cannon Brown. Fort Scott is coached by Josh Reagan, Josh Messer, and Jared Martin. We now ask that you please ride and face towards the flag for the playing of our national anthem by Junior Jenna Morrison.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and the free, and the home of the brave?
Tonight's umpires are Lonnie Edgecombe, DJ Needham, and Robbie Fountain.
Go defense. Go Dub.
Oh, nice net. Well, it's, yeah, I will. Just gotta put this back. Not expecting that. It's the first net I think I've ever seen. Might be able to get.
That's what I like. Go, Dad.
Right here, money off. You ain't gonna work tomorrow with two black guys. So you know what's up with you guys?
What's that?
Make Doug take off with his written regard. First pitch you should get is right here. Yeah.
Go Dub. No strikes. Go Dub.
Now batting, number 20, Henry Keel.
Don't sit back.
Now batting, number 19, Tate
Clean your
Phillips.
room. You gotta say that if you're talking to Rocky too. Yeah.
Probably. Nice phone. Yeah, I'm sure.
Tracy wasn't getting to know people until she knew I was going to stick around.
Good job. Oh, yeah.
Dub Chipman off to a good start here today as he gets a 3-pitch strike for his second out.
Now batting, number 6, Landon Rodler.
See that? Can you see it? Okay. I haven't seen anything yet. I haven't gotten settled. Dub on his first pitch to his third batter, hitting 77 on his fastball.
Place.
Right on, here we go.
65-mile-an-hour changeup by Dub, and he is off to a rolling start to kick the Tigers off here in the first inning. 3 up, 3 down.
Nine pitches for Chipman in the inning.
Dub getting 3 outs on 9 pitches, and if we can do that all day, we're going to be in good shape. Welcome, folks, to Allen County Community College, where we've got the first game of our regionals today. We have Dub Chipman on the mound Facing Parsons is our third time facing Parsons this year. So Tigers are going to lead off with the lineup they've been going with probably for the good part of the second half of the season. Be Dub, Spencer, and Eli going 1, 2, 3 for us. Overcast day here in Nyola, but the weather is starting to get warmer, and so are the Tigers. So Dub, who got this game off to a great start. Dub Chipman now stepping in plate, hopefully to get something started with the bats as well. First pitch ball to Chipman. Tigers getting off to a good start on both sides. Ball 2. 0-2 to Chipman. This is the type of start the Tigers really need. Sitting back, relaxing, taking pitches that will have to be strikes. Getting out of the habit of swinging to the first pitch. Looking good today. Ooh, that looked low, but they're going to call it strike. That looked real low. That's okay. 2-2 count to Chipman. And he pops one up down the left side line. It's going to hold up there, and for the first out of the inning. It's a good at bat by Doug.
Now batting number 3, Spencer Goldston.
I might get a little louder.
Spencer starts it off one little foul. All right, Spencer. Swing and miss. 0-2.
Battle right here, 3.
Spencer's had a good season so far. He's been able to get some key hits throughout the year. Fouls one off here. Still 0-2.
Here you go, battle.
Ooh. Good pitch to the outside on the curveball. And Spencer. Second out of the inning. That's Eli Kellogg steps up with Cody Wilson on deck. First pitch to Kellogg. and he holds off for a ball. Seniors had a really good season this year. Been the catalyst for a few rallies. Low and in the dirt, all two. As Eli goes low and outside, fouls it off for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. One zip tie still leaves a huge gap in the fence, as a nice foul ball could really hurt a fan here. Amazing for a college facility. He's
Foul
so
balls would be greatly appreciated. Return to the
Poorly.
please. Thank you.
poorly taken care of. In Wisconsin, where they have a ball field like about 2 miles from the Oscar Mayer hot dog plant, every time they hit a foul ball, they say wiener, and you get a free hot dog for bringing it back. Eli hits a line drive for an out. As the Tigers are retired in order, 3 up, 3 down. So both teams off to a good start.
14 pitches for Rowland in the inning.
Keep it going.
So again, just talking briefly about this field. Here we are. This is a college campus, and we may be spoiled with the facilities we have by us. But sitting right here on the home side is a huge gap in the fence. Foul ball can go straight through and probably do some damage. The fence is very loose as it flows back into the fans. So defensively for the Tigers, you got Chipman on the mound, Kellogg behind the plate. Lafredo is at first, Goldston at second, Cal Cousins at short, Jaden Clayton at third, Lennox Van in left, Cody Wilson in center, and Caden Young in right. As Kellogg settles in on the warm-up pitch. Dub hitting about 77 in the first inning. His breaking ball's breaking. As a cleanup hitter coming in for Parsons, number 22, third baseman.
Now batting number 22, Brayton Myers.
There's a good sea of red here. Is driven up from Fort Scott. First pitch, 62 mile an hour changeup. One count. A foul ball down the third base line. Strike 2. And strike 3, great pitch by Chipman, 63 mile an hour off-speed pitch. Chipman being very efficient here today.
Now batting number 11, Brody Boss.
So Chipman again with the strike. His curveball is working real well today. Chipman. Pop up. Wilson coming in. Routine fly. Great job by the senior Cody Wilson. Two outs.
Now batting number 2, Trayvon Mack.
As a liner right at Spencer for the out. One pitch out. Great inning for Chipman again. Hey.
15 pitches for Chipman after 2.
Dub, the model of efficiency so far today. 15 pitches. As we see Wilson, Van, and Young coming up to bat. Did he start physical therapy? Yeah, good. Well, his age, he should be able to bounce back fairly quick. Yeah, he was in good shape coming into it, so again, not being a tear, it's going to help. Tigers getting ready to start off here in the second inning.
Guy number 7, Cody Wilson.
Cody Bob Wilson coming up to bat. Cody's having a fantastic senior season, offensively and defensively. See if he can get something started here in the second inning. Low and outside. Takes a hard swing, and it goes just foul. 1-1. Great. Intimate setting here in Iola.
Go, Cody.
How many miles has that young lady walked this season? Talking about the baseball manager. Low, ball 2. Clearly looking to get some start here for the Tigers in the second inning. 60 mile an hour outside, ball 3. 3-1. Cody, first Tiger to get to 3-1. .77, foul ball. Full count. All right, Cody Wilson here, payoff pitch. And he hits one down to third. Bobble, throw, in time to get Wilson. That'll bring up Lennox Van, who's been swinging a hot bat lately.
Now batting number 6, Lennox Van.
Had the game-winning hit, RBI, in that battle against Chanute. Big cut. 77-mile-an-hour fastball for Van. Strike one. Off speed for the ball. 1-1. 1 out here in the second. Whoa! Just look at the glove. Just look at the glove. The glove was outside. He framed the ball outside. Ball 2. And ball 3. Second batter, take the count full for the Tigers. So Lennox fouls one off. Staying on top of it. And Lennox becomes the first batter to reach base this game and for the Tigers.
Now batting number 15, Caden Young.
1 out, 1 on for Caden Young. Senior right fielder, having a very productive season. Ball 1 to Young. We have fans in Mexico watching this game.
Oh, I bet I know who those are.
Yeah. Juan. Ball 2. 2-0.
Send him a message. Tell him to send us a Rodriguez to pitch second game.
Crowd looking for something to cheer for. So Van is on first. He's taken off. The throw down. And he is in there safe with a stolen base. So Lennox is now in scoring position for Caden Young. Umpire shift. Good thing about these games, regional games, there's actually 3 umpires. In normal games, we have 2. And talk it over. As a giraffe walks into view of the camera and back out. Two 1 count on Young. Ducks around the pond, see what he can do. Outside, and that has been an iffy pitch on both sides because we're not sure he's going to call it or not. He has called that ball a strike earlier today. 3-1. Runner on second. And Young, tapper down to third. He's going to look the runner back and gets him. So 2 outs for first baseman Rocco Lafredo coming up to bat. Number 24.
Now batting number 24, Rocco Lafredo.
The 6'6" first baseman. Looking to get the RBI here. Oh, and a little, he hit one right back to the pitcher on the first pitch. All right, we've getting through the order. On top of the third, score still 0-0.
33 pitches for Rowland. Now batting number 4, Mason West.
Chipman, the first batter in the third. 74 mile an hour. Fouls it off. And a little tapper right to Chipman. Over to first. He's testing the height of our first baseman there. But we get the out.
Now batting number 12, Landon Wheeler.
Chipman in the third. Beautiful pitch. 64 mile an hour. Curveball. .74 mile an hour fastball, and Dub is on a roll.
Go, one more.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouls one off. Two, or 1-2, sorry. And there's one to the wall. So the first hit of the ball game, a double down the left field line for Parsons. So 1 out, 1 on. So Parsons threatening here in the third.
Now batting number 10, Jamario Kendrick.
Stubbs looks him back. Parsons gets a lead. First pitch. Nice strike for Dub. Chipman. Trying to minimize the damage here.
Good job, Edie.
So 1-1.
Nobody.
1-1, 1 out. Runner on second. Chipman stares him back, comes off the rubber.
Here we go, Dub.
Chipman's been throwing good strikes right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As it begins to lightly drizzle here and Iola. Curveball for strike 3. 2 out, 1 on.
Now batting number 20, Henry Keel.
Chipman trying to get out of the jam here with a runner on second. 2 out, lefty up, lefty versus lefty. Strike 1. So we go now 0-1. As he lay down the bunt, throw to first. Oh! And it gets away from Lafredo as Parsons scores their first run of the game. Looked like he had in the glove, and then he was coming off the bag, and it just got away from him. So, run scores on an error.
Tate Phillips.
There you go.
1-0, runner on second. Strike 1. That ball just curving. Fair didn't sit on long enough, and he started to pull his glove, and it just went right to the backstop, or to the foul wall. So an error on first base, run scores, and it's 1-0 Parsons. Foul ball down the first base line. 1-1.
Dub. Set him down right here.
Here in the third. Another foul ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. And Parsons in the lead here in the top of the third. 1-0. High. Ball 2. Chipman trying to get out of the jam here. There's still a runner due to the error. A pop up. Spencer underneath it. Gets the out. So Parsons scores a run on an error as the Tigers look to even it up here in the third. Jaden Clayton, Cal Cousins, and then back to Dub Chipman at the top of the order.
Thirty-two pitches for Chipman.
Jaden Clayton coming up now.
Now batting number
Trying to
31,
get something
Jaden
started
Clayton.
here for the Tigers. Tigers have only had one runner here into the third. That was Lennox Van on a walk. Was stranded at second base in the second inning. Parsons scored on a double then an error on the throw. As Jaden gets a rip on the first pitch, and he is safe. As the throw goes high, first baseman can't get to it and has to go up, and Clayton gets in under the tag.
Now batting number 5, Cal Cousins.
So Cal Cousins coming up now with a runner on. So Tigers are going to try and manufacture a run here. Bottom of the third. 1-0 Parsons. Clayton, as Cousins fouls one out of play. Clayton fake steals. He took off running and just stopped. So trying to throw them off balance. One strike on Cousins. And Cousins takes a ball. Clayton takes off, and the ball is way outside as he gets a stolen base. So the Tigers threatening here in the first, or in the third. Their first batter, Clayton getting on, now on second in scoring position. And Cousins squares the bunt, pulled back, and the ball goes to the fence, and Clayton now at third base. As the Tigers looking to drive in a run.
One job to do.
2 balls and a strike to Cal Cousins. So Cal's worked himself to where he can actually swing the bat here now. And he fouls one off. 2-2. No outs here in the third. Dub Chipman on deck. So Parsons' pitcher's been sitting about 75. Let's see what he throws here. Time call by Cal. Clayton at third. No out. Top of the order coming up here for the Tigers. Here's the pitch to Cousins. 68 mile an hour in the dirt, full count. And Tigers looking to threaten here as Cousins comes up to plate with a full count and a runner on third. Last pitch was about 68 miles an hour. This one, 69. He throws it in the dirt. Clayton's going to come home, and it is safe. Now Cousins there did not take off running, which is questionable because with the ball to the fence and making a play, he could have turned and gone to second. So a little bit of a lapse in judgment there. But the game's now tied, 1-1. So Chipman up with Cousins at first now, no outs. Looking to bunt, and the ball, again, 60 man an hour. One is the ball game now for the Tigers as they've tied it all up. No outs. Cousins at first. Chipman takes one inside, and it is 2-0 to Chipman. As the drizzle starts back up here in Iola. Parsons' pitcher's been sitting around 68 after hitting 70, mid-70s in the first few innings. Cousins takes off. Call strike 75. 5-mile-an-hour strike. Again, questionable is that he has been calling that inside pitch all day, but it's been questionable. And the Tigers should be running all day on this catcher. It's a long time for him to get that ball out of his glove. Cal taking a huge lead, and it's ball 3 on Chipman. 3-1. Cousins on second. No outs. 1-1's the ball game. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 76-mile-an-hour fastball from Parsons pitcher, number 6. Their ace. 1-1. Cousins taking another big lead. Full count to Chipman. And he swings and misses. Cousins steals a base on the swing. So there is 1 out. Spencer coming up. As we do have a runner, Tigers have the runner in scoring position again with Spencer Goldston up to bat.
Hey, good job.
So runner at third. Cal Cousins. Spencer Goldston, both juniors. And Goldston fouls one off.
Stay in.
Stay in.
Let's go. 1-3.
On deck, Eli Kellogg. As Cousins is looking to see if another one goes wild, I think he's going. And that one outside. So it's 1-1 with 1 out. And the score, 1-1. So we have a series of 1s here right now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 run, 1 run. And the pitch. Strike on the outside corner.
Here we go. Here we go.
A very wide strike zone for this umpire today, both on inside and outside. He is calling them from stripe to stripe in the batter's box. Wow, and Golson caught looking on the pitch. So Kellogg trying to get the RBI here with Cousins at third. This umpire has been calling them stripe to stripe, so you have to protect the plate inside and out. No doubt, you cannot look at a pitch anywhere near the plate. He will call it. And Kellogg, Tiger catcher, trying to grab an RBI here. And he swings and misses on a 75-mile-an-hour fastball. Strike 1.
Let's go, Eli.
Strike 2. As Tigers have got to protect that outside corner. As this time Eli is on top of the batter's box. He's not going to take anything on the outside this time. He's protecting. And he fouls one off into the catcher's mitt, and the Tigers leave a runner stranded. As they do score 1, and it is now 1-1 going into the 4th inning.
36 inches outside. It's on the white.
He's been doing it all day. He's been doing it all day, inside and outside. Yeah. He's going white stripe to white stripe.
Yep, that's exactly right. Yeah, it's on the white.
He's going white. He's done it on the inside too, so at least he's consistent.
Yep.
pitches did they say he had? Parsons missed it. It's got to be up in the 50s, close to 60. He was at 30 something, started the inning. As we get ready to start here, the fourth inning, as both teams score in the third. The umpire behind the plate today been consistent, calling them stripe to stripe. So Tigers look to hold them off here this inning. Meat of the order coming up.
Now batting number 6, Landon Rowland.
And the starting pitcher up to bat now against Chipman. And there's the pitch. I don't know how that was a ball, considering the last few have been strikes like that. And there's a pop-up. Farrell going back, foul ball, and it just out of reach. You know, it's almost like the Parsons pitcher is throwing at an angle and it's coming across the plate where Chipman is just right on top of it. So maybe that's why he's calling it a ball instead of a strike, but it's 1-1. Another chipped pop-up here to Caden Young for the out. So 1 out here in the fourth. That's the number 4 hitter, number 22, third baseman coming up to bat.
Now batting number 22, Brandon Myers.
So Chipman, first pitch, strike, 63 mile an hour. That off-speed curveball has been working all day for Chipman. As here's a tapper down the third baseline. Foul. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes here in the fourth. Strike 3, 77 mile an hour for Chipman. So 2 outs here in the fourth as Chipman continues to sail, take that error away, and he'd have no runs here. But Chipman is doing a fantastic job on the mound, as he has really this whole half of the season as ball 1 comes in on this pitch. And there's a shot up the middle. Golson gets it, but it pops out of his glove. That was would have been a tough play for Goldston, as it was right up the middle. He did get a glove on it, but he might have had a shot based on the speed of the runner. As coach is coming over talking to the ump about, he's got a pinch runner coming in.
Pinch running for Parsons, number 8, Connor Largent.
Tigers had a shot, as Parsons did not have their speedy runner in there, but that ball just popped out as it's been popping out of our gloves here, seems like most of the game for some of these plays. But that was a tough play anyway. And they got him. Chipman picks him off the tag by Lafredo. They pick him off on the first thing. Great play. Great play. As they get the pinch runner leaning.
Pitches for Chipman.
Only 40 pitches through 4 innings for Chipman, so he's averaging 10 an inning. That's excellent for Dub. For anyone. So the Tigers 4-hitter coming up. Cody Wilson, center fielder.
Now batting number 7, Cody Wilson.
So, Cody?
This field's a lot like one of the old ballparks. You know, where they used to have that angle. This field is a lot like the old ballparks. It's a lot like Abbott's. Abbott's field was built like this. Deep center. Wilson drives one down, but it is foul. Strike one. Lennox Van on deck. Wilson trying to get something started here in the 5th. Or 4th, I'm sorry. One to lead off batter. A little low, and low is what he likes, meaning the umpire. Wilson, a tapper, down to third base. Throw in the dirt, but scooped up for the out.
Now batting number 6, Lennox Van.
Who'd they pinch run for? Who'd they pinch run for? You can do that?
You can re-enter one time.
And Lennox with a comebacker to the pitcher over to first. And so the Tigers are retired 2 in a row here. Caden Young trying to get a 2-out rally started here. Game still tied 1-1. 2 outs. Caden Young, senior. Ooh. He checked his swing. Hesitated on that one, but couldn't hold back. Those are always tight calls here. Is the angle of that ball coming across is what I think the umpire calls most of the time. 1-1. As Young hits one right to short. And the throw in the dirt. Still able to come up with it. And so the Tigers are retired 3 up, 3 down. As Chipman comes back, top of the 5th.
62 pitches. Through.
Go defense.
All right, Dub, here we go. Good job. Let's go. You've been calling that. Good pitch. Let's go.
Go Dub.
Be your pitch. Here we go, Dub. Good job. Let's go. Be consistent with your zone. Let's go.
All right, Dub. Here we go. There you go.
Yeah. Punch us out on it. Give it to them. Let's go.
Go Dub. Go Dub.
Picking. Ball's up, Rock. Out of play, out of play. Go, mate. Turn it up a little bit.
You got wild.
Quicker, bud. Good job, Dub. Umpire walked it. I'm not going to say Dub walked it. The umpire walked it. Yeah. Where's that? Wow. Where is it?
Oh my God.
So Chipman walks the first batter, and now it has 1-2 on this batter as Parsons gets their first inning pop up here. Caden Young underneath it. Or Caden Young, sorry. Caden Young underneath it. Gets the out. So 1 out. 1 on.
Now batting number 12, Landon Wheat.
The cool air starts coming in. So some speed on first. Chipman trying to hold him on. And throws over. Eli doing a good job, as he always, behind the plate. One of the top, if not top, catcher in 4A this season. Another pop-up. This one coming to Spencer. Should be infield fly. As the second out is recorded. Big out there. After walking the first batter. Number 10 coming up with 2 outs and a runner on. Eli, throw, got him! Got him! So a great play as the runner was taking off. The ball goes in the dirt. Eli gets it, and he starts to head back, throws to Lafredo. It goes in the dirt, but Lafredo picks it out and tags him. The runner never got back to first base. A great play to end the inning.
53 pitches for Chipman.
Dub at 53 pitches at the end of 5. Fredo will be leading off. So Lafredo hit a nubber back to the pitcher his last time up. We'll be facing pitcher here. He's thrown, number 6 has already thrown 54 pitches. Through 4. Dub through 5 has thrown 53, so he's a little bit ahead. But we helped him out last inning by giving him 3 quick at-bats. See what number 24 can do here. Get the Tigers started off with a rally as he digs in. And he check swings, but they're going to call it. As they're trying to protect that outside corner because it's being called all day. And he hits one right at the third baseman. He'll make the play for the out. So 1 out as Lafredo grounds out to the third baseman. Not the Tigers aren't hitting, but they're just hitting it right at them. The last 2 innings, they have hit right to third base and shortstop, and that third base shortstop combo has narrowed that part of the field. They are all on that. As this ball goes over Chaden's head, Clayton scoring the only run for the Tigers today. Center field is wide open. Shortstop is shaded way to the left. Anything up the middle would be a nice, easy hit. And this one in the dirt. So 2 balls, no strikes on Clayton. He tries to get something started here for the Tigers in the 5th. Clayton also down to third base and in. And that ball over. So Chaden gets on an error. So for second time, Chaden Clayton is at second base with Cal Cousins up. This time, last time was no outs, this time with 1. So Cal looking to get an RBI here. as Tigers have somebody in scoring position. Cal tried to call time, but it was not in time, as the pitcher still made a throw down to second as they're trying to keep Clayton from getting the third, getting too big of a lead, which will open up the hole now on the left side as Cousins pops it up right at, nice hit, but right at the right fielder. I mean, a good hit, but right at the right fielder. As Dub Chipman given a chance to help himself out right here. Yeah, it was the first time the Tigers have gotten a barrel on the ball all day. And it went right to him. I mean, left field did not really have to move much at all. But because it was a liner. So Dub trying to help himself out with Clayton on, 2 outs. In the dirt, ball 1. So 2 outs with a runner on. For the Tigers here in the 5th, bottom of the 5th. Ball 2. Now, in the past, that was a strike. So it is hard for these hitters to really judge the ball when there's not consistencies on the call. And Clayton taking the lead. And a little nubber. They're going to be trouble. Here's a throw over. Chipman is. Oh! That was a tough call right there on Blue because it looked like Chipman got there. But they say no. And he was out. So the Tigers threaten but are unable to get the run in. He did.
.71 pitches for Rowland.
71. That's tough to make that. I mean,
We were in college, we do replay stuff. Guy just wanted to punch him out.
I think the good crew might have gone to Ottawa. I said I think the good umpire crew might have gone to Ottawa. I have a question whether it's being next. I have a question whether it's being touched the bag.
Oh, he didn't.
I didn't.
I saw it. He didn't touch it. That's what I turned around with the girl from
Now batting number 10, Jamario Kendrick.
So Kendrick still the bat as the runner was picked off. Starting the 6th with strike 1. Back-to-back pitches at 74. Again, that pitch was a strike earlier in the game, so maybe he's squeezing the zone now as the game is tight. He wants to see more runs happen, and there's another one that you got a question on. This ump was calling low strikes earlier in the game right there. Oh, wow. So batter helps out Chipman there. 2-2. I don't know how he held off the other two and swung at that one. And Chipman gets the strike right there. It was. He has been consistently horrible.
20, Henry Keel.
I'll take that every once in a while as long as it's in our favor. Yeah.
And that ball, that pitch was a ball, I got to admit. But the umpire's been consistent, calling line to line. To a degree, consistent. And a pop-up, going foul. It is out of play. So 1 strike, 1 out for the Parson hitter, number 20. Another foul ball. This one came right back to us. A weak play made by Kari Messer behind the plate here. I know. And the dirt ball one. One out. And strike 3 right there. Chipman, a 78-mile-an-hour fastball here in the
Now batting number 9.
in the 6th. Mike, 78, 78. He is. Somebody put some icy hot on his arm. Tiger bomb. Two outs. Chipman, 75 mile an hour. Strike right down the plate. Oh, 1. Little tapper foul. 0-2. 2 outs. Here in the 6th for Chipman, who's thrown a masterful game today. Shakes him off. High. Ball. One, 2. 2 outs. Score still 1-1. And that pitch right there, wow. It is hard to figure this umpire out. He is just, I take back the consistency part. He's inconsistent. Chipman throwing one away to full count as he tries that one. Top of this lineup for Parsons, trying to get something started. With a full count, 2 outs. 64 mile an hour, and that's his bread and butter. Chipman goes back to his bread and butter curve, and it just was filthy. All right, so both teams now at the top of their lineups as we come into the bottom half of the 6th. Bottom half of the 6th, and Chipman's still only throwing 68 pitches, so he has been uber efficient.
No.
That's my nerve.
Unfortunately, it's just water today. I need that too. You know what? Thank you.
No.
All right, Spinach.
Shooting pictures. Right. These kids, something already. So, I don't know that I would have done that. I don't know.
Now batting number 2, Eli Kellogg.
So after the first pitch bunt for an out, Kellogg gets a rally started with a double to right field.
Now batting number 7, Cody Wilson.
Yeah, he got to third eventually, but
Yeah.
Go, Cody.
Still in play.
that's what I, that kind of speed I was always like, oh, dog. Like, they get to third.
Now in the run before Scott, number 18, Colton Rogers.
Come on, Cody. Go, 7. Nobody.
Yeah.
Let's go to New York on that one.
The third baseman probably.
The third base coach.
Even the third base umpire figured that one out.
Try, Cody.
Juju. This umpire crew is
Fair, I was right.
Is it? These guys are horrible.
Yeah, they
They
are.
are absolutely
Nobody.
Go, Cody.
Come on now.
Go, Cody.
All right, 7. On 7. Trade places. Let's go.
Wilson hopefully trying to drive him in here. Kellogg on second. He bloops one over towards first, and it's an out. Lennox Van coming up with 2 outs.
Now batting number 6, Lennox Vaughn.
They were doing that at Paola too. You guys played Paola and I wasn't up there.
on it.
Oh, 2 on Van as the Tigers threatening here with Kellogg's double, trying to get the run in. It has been a tighter game than expected. It's still 1-1. Nobody there for Kellogg, or for actually Rogers running for Kellogg, but there's nobody there. Wide open with 2 strikes. And Van hits one. It is going to go, and it drops. It drops as the right fielder can't get to it, and Van's going to go to third now. And he is there, safe on the play. Kellogg scores. The Tigers take the lead 2-1 on a great hit by Lennox Van, the second misread by the right fielder this inning, as the Tigers are taking advantage of that right fielder, driving in another run, and that brings in Caden Young coming up to bat. Caden can hit one out there. He's got a little bit of pop. We could be in for a little bit of rally. Van is in scoring position. He's at third. He took off on a bad throw coming in. Strike 1. So the Tigers getting a rally here in the 6th as Lennox Van has come through yet again in a tight ball game. Second game in a row. Lennox has given them the lead late in the game with a big hit. And ball 1 on Caden Young.
Go, Caden.
All right, here, 1-5.
Stay in there.
Time to battle.
Senior Young staying in there. The senior Caden Young hanging in there on a 1-2 count with Van at third here in the 6th. Young looking to increase that score, give a little bit of a padding to. Oh, he hit him. He hit him, and that will. Wait, what? Yes. So he hits Young. That'll bring up Alfredo with runners on the corners.
Come on, Rocco. Hey, get him in, Rocco.
So the rally continues on the 2-out rally here for the Tigers. As Rocco Alfredo. Whoa, they're calling it a foul ball. So Young comes back on the foul ball after a discussion by the umpires. So Caden does not take off after getting hit, and so the umpires can converse, talk about it, and then he strikes out. So they get the run in, leave the runner stranded here in the 6th, and it comes down to the 7th inning. 2-1 ball game. So Caden striking out there after looked like he got hit, but they called it foul. And Chipman coming in trying to close it out here. 2-1 ball game. Tigers did not expect it to be this tight. Although the last time they faced this pitcher, the game was 3-1. So,
85 pitches for Roland.
but Roland has thrown 85 pitches after 6 innings. And that is a big number. Well, here we go.
I made the comment that maybe I should find some part. Nobody's here to watch my part. And she turned around and scared me and go to hell with her. I stared her right back down.
Well, unfortunately for her, she picked the wrong side.
Yeah. It's like your entire section is over there. But you don't sit in the middle of our section.
Now batting for Parsons, number 6, Landon Rowland.
It's okay. It's okay. People make mistakes all the time.
Go get him, Dad!
So Dub Chipman coming out here in the 7th, throws one in the dirt.
Go, Dad!
Still hitting 74 miles an hour is Chipman. 1-1 on the batter here in the 7th. Ooh, a little high. A little high. And there's a pitch right there. Chipman hitting 76 late in the game. 76? 76. I expect his payoff pitch coming right here, as this is pitcher versus pitcher. 2-2 count. No outs here in the 7th. Chipman. Pitch. Pitch. Again, hitting 76 late in the game.
Now batting number 22, Braden Myers.
The number 4 hitter coming up as the Tigers. Chipman is facing the heart of the Parsons lineup. He just struck out number 3. Here comes number 4 with number 5 on deck. This is a battle for the ages as the Tigers are trying to claw their way into the next game. Up, foul ball. Chipman calls it and gets it. The ball just foul. Chipman helps himself out there with one pitch. And Chipman helps himself out there with one pitch as the Parsons is down to their last out.
Now batting number 11, Brody Bond.
Chipman facing first baseman. Strike one. Dub has been throwing a masterful game. Oh, here's one to the outfield. Wilson going back. Ball game. The Tigers win. The Tigers win. Dub Chipman playing one heck of a game. MVP of this game got to be Dub Chipman. What a masterful game by Chipman. As the Tigers will now sit around and we'll come back at 7 o'clock for the next round. Great game as the Tigers come away with a victory. And very fitting to have the senior Cody Wilson catch that ball.